Hey legends, welcome back to Roaming with Dan, where we talk all things footy, community, and the stuff people usually keep quiet about, and that's mental health. Today I'm joined by Jordan, and we're going to dive into the journey on and off the paddock. Let's get right into it. How are you, man?
Not too bad.
That's all right. That's all right. How are you feeling today, anyway?
Ah, exhausted, but we're here.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
understandable. Understandable. Bit hot up there.
on and off,
Yeah,
on and off. I think it was supposed to rain for the next couple of days, so
even better. That's
yeah,
that's. I'd take that.
yeah.
Righto, so I'm going to get right into it. How'd you first get into footy?
Just by association with neighbours, you
Yep.
know. What was I? I think I started my career in under 16s.
Yeah, righto. So late bloomer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my neighbours were pretty big on it, and over in North Shore in Port Macquarie, it was just this little community that we all had, and we were all just a bunch of footy boys. So it's been around them just kind of, made me make that decision on, finally putting boots on.
Yeah, nice. Nice. Um, so what does playing and being around a club like Legends of League mean to you?
Look, playing for any club, you put a jersey on it and it means a lot.
Yep.
You go out there to represent not just yourself, but you represent the team, the people before you, the community that is, whichever team is on that jersey, really.
100%.
So, yeah.
No, that's yeah, righto. That's spot on there. I couldn't have said that any better myself. Actually, that's you're spot on because obviously there's been a lot of people before yourself and other players that have wore that jersey and done that stuff for the club as well. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's definitely.
it's good, 100%. Right, here's a fun one for you, just to ease the nerves before we get right into it. Favorite footy memory?
Shit. I couldn't even tell you. There's been a few. Maybe probably scoring a double on debut. I think it was reserve grade
Yep.
while I was in the under 18s. I think that was probably.
Yeah, nice.
I think that's probably one of my core memories.
Yeah. Yeah, that's always good, especially scoring any meat pie, but scoring on debut is unbelievable.
Yeah, it was very odd feeling. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
And I think that was my second try of my career as well.
Yeah, right.
My very first one, there's a video somewhere floating around, was Blake Steep making a break through the middle, turning
Yep.
around at the try line, passing it to me while I was 5 meters out and diving over the line. Not another person in sight. So
Oh, nice, nice. Right, so just going to dive into a little bit of your footy journey now. So, um, when did you realise footy was going to be a big part of your life?
that's a good question.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
I've
coming out with them today.
ah, yeah. Um, Not too sure. I think from the second I started, I realized the culture that it brings.
Yep,
You know, the mates you mate, and then the second I went from juniors to seniors, I think it realized it became work. You know, I ended up getting a job with the first grade coach at the time.
yep,
So the involvement, it's everywhere. It's my friends, it's my work, it's wherever I go, there's people there.
yeah,
So it's just kind of taken onto my life, regardless of where I put myself in that position.
yeah, most definitely. Yep, no, perfect. Righto. So yeah, you never know anything's gonna make a big impact on your life until you're in that sort of environment. And I mean, a footy environment. I mean, I've played a few sports. Footy environment's a lot different to like a cricket environment. Like,
Yes.
I mean, you got your footy. You're all, you, don't get me wrong. In cricket, you're probably all brothers as well. But there's just that tight knit, family orientated clubs. No matter where you go, I guess, especially when it comes to footy.
Yes. Yes. That's definitely.
Yeah. So, right. So, I'm going to do a bit of a transition into sort of what started our thing with Legends of League now. So footy can give you some highs, like massive highs, but it can also test you behind the scenes as well.
Yeah.
So we'll just talk a little bit about that side of the game, I guess. Um, so has footy ever been a safe place for you during tough times?
I want to say yes.
Yep.
I'm reluctant on that because when things spiral or have spiraled in my life, football and the pressure and the stress is one thing that I personally look at and can look at and go take that load off.
Yep.
The second I come back in, it's that new feeling, it's that sense of purpose, it's that want, it's that drive, and it's that focus. And more in the most recent months with this Legends of League event that we held, there was a lot more of
Yep.
that.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, most definitely. It's
yeah.
I mean, the biggest thing for us with obviously Legends of League, we're trying to raise that awareness, which obviously you're a part of the committee as well. I don't know if you really wanted that and just got thrown into it like most of us.
Yeah,
But
there was no conversation on that. I think it was one conversation about playing, the next minute, here I am. But
yeah,
it's all good.
it's out there now.
It's all right. Do we need to tell the story on how you became president?
Yeah, nah, we might leave that one out of this, I reckon. um, so pretty much, you sort of answered my next question in that question there. So I might just skip that one. But how did the club or your teammates support you or not support you when you were going through a tough time?
It's a bit of. I kind of kept silent,
As
but
most of us do.
yes, and very few, very selected people
Yep.
would reach out, ask me to come back, would ask me, we want you back, we do want you, we need you, we appreciate you, just giving me that little bit of enthusiasm to come back.
Yep.
And then, one conversation led to another, and, one very specific bloke, kind of messaged me, and I've had a decent relationship with him for over 10 years now.
Yep.
And I just said, look, I'll come back for you for this game. And, you come back open, welcome back with open arms. And, couldn't not go back since.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I completely get that. I mean, obviously, when I went through my stuff, there was only a few people that knew. One of the boys was like, "Nah, you're coming to train and you're doing this anyway." And I didn't want to. He ended up driving out of town, picked me up, drove me in, took me to training, and then like he let all the boys know, but which I didn't know. And then they all just got around, made it enjoyable, made me. It's that moment you feel your presence was actually wanted.
Yeah.
Um, and like, I mean, I look back at it now and it's just like, I'm glad all that stuff didn't go through. And especially with the club that I was with, it's like I've been a part of a fair few footy clubs and they're by far one of the best I've ever been involved with. So I know exactly what you mean. Like one conversation can get you back there, and you can start
Yes.
enjoying it, and you can feel yourself and all that sort of stuff again. But it also still takes a toll on your mental health
Yeah.
when others don't know. You got to always, as men, we hide our emotions very well. Obviously, so this is why Legends League, suicide awareness. We're trying to make that change, I guess you'd say,
Yeah.
and get it out there. So, but no, that was yeah, completely get exactly where you're coming from with that. So, righto. So, my next thing, I've got a heading on this one in capitals: community impact and awareness, and then focus on the bigger picture. So, why do events like ours? I know it was our first one. Suicide awareness and charity games matter.
It brings the attention to what's needed. You know, our day alone, 14 teams. 14 what? And that's 20 people plus per team. It's a lot of people there.
Yep.
We put the headline of the suicide awareness out there. That's a lot of people alone
Yep.
that read that, attended that, understood what the purpose was. Maybe 50% of them didn't really think much of it prior,
Yep.
but then they did. I've been around like different sports, done different events, but it is that community engagement regardless always brings out the best for everything. And then yeah, we when we put that headline on and what we were doing it for, on my end when I was trying to organize things before I name dropped, why it was, people were a bit iffy on just, here we are doing this football event. I said, oh, it's a charity football event, and then explained why we were doing it, and they were more than happy.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like once, we could go to anywhere, and it same happened. Same with me in Orange. Like, look, we got a charity footy event. Yes, it's in Port Macquarie, but would you like to support it? Oh no, not really. It's suicide awareness. Bang, got their attention.
Yeah.
I mean, it shouldn't come down to us having to say that for
No.
people to support it. But I guess this is why we're doing this, to try and make that change.
Yeah, but I guess as well, we got to appreciate people recognizing that that is a serious matter. And, I understand in a little sense not wanting to just throw money at a charity football game, but you give it that title and, some people don't want to jump on it. Other people, understand the need.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Would we have? We had a fair few stalls down there too, actually.
yes.
Come on down and take a part, and they did it out of their time, and they were willing. So that just showed how much it does mean, and hopefully at our next one, few more people jump on board.
Yeah, most
Um,
definitely.
so it was good, and what do we have? It was 20 or 21 days to organise the whole day, and then it just went from 4 teams to 14.
Don't remind me.
It was, yeah, yeah. Um, right, this one here. This one here. I got a young fella, so this question here really does hit a little bit. What message do you hope younger players hear more often? Oh, a
Ooh,
bit of technical. There he is.
uh, that's a good one.
Oh,
There.
yeah, yep, gotcha.
Um, is it working?
You there, Jordo? Yeah, there he is.
Yep, sweet. Um, that's a good one. What message? Oh, it's got me a bit baffled on that.
It's a tough one, eh?
It really is. It's. I'd have to do something like the fight's not just on the field, but it's off the field. But just like football, you're not in it alone.
Yes. He's gone again, guys. Oh, there he is.
I don't know what's happening, eh?
Yeah, no, that's fair. But yeah, that question there, I probably should have sent that one to you a few days ago just to
Think about it.
have that. But I mean, why not just throw it at you while we're here live doing this?
Yeah,
But
good
yeah,
one.
I mean, like you said, you're not alone. Like that's the biggest thing that we need. I think every young person, whether they play football or not,
Yeah.
to obviously speak up. Like we're seeing far too many young people, male and female, these days, unfortunately. And
Well, what
biggest
was it? One of those Tyree teams that came down for our
yeah,
game. You just look at that situation and
exactly right.
yeah, it's not nice.
No, no, unfortunately, and that's the thing. Like this is why we're doing this, trying to create that awareness and people know that they're not alone. I guess you'd say.
Yeah.
Righto, we're going to go to a little bit of a get off this little topic here and just lighten the mood a little bit before I might even throw a few more at you.
All right, lovely.
So, favourite player growing up?
Ooh. You know what? I have to say, I don't know where. I think it was just the uniqueness of the body sizing, but Jamie Soward,
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
James Soward or Mark Gasnier.
Yeah. You're not a Dragon supporter, are
Once upon a time, like
you?
really, really young, really young.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, no, that's Mark Gasnier is probably one of the best. Him and Matt Cooper were probably the best centre pairings, I'll say.
Yeah,
Um, no, that's fair enough. Your go-to pump-up song.
shit.
Now,
Well, actually,
I swear, when I walked past you in the sheds before we were playing, I heard Barbie Girl coming in your earpiece there.
the worst part is, as much as I know that's not true, it has happened. I did this thing one season where I would experiment with what I thought would work, so every game was a different category.
Yeah.
Um, for my pump up song, I'm not too sure. It's usually I don't know. Usually, I kind of just find a wrestling theme song and
Yeah.
just stick to that.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's
I've
fair.
got that very specific playlist that just has its own rotation.
Yeah. I will say, I know mine's terrible, but it's Roy Jones Jr. can't be touched. Like, what better one to pump you up? But
Yeah, uh, yeah. I wasn't
oh dear.
expecting that, but
Yeah, no, look, that's mine, and I mean, it doesn't work for me, but hey,
what do you mean? I seen you score the first try in our team.
yeah, look, that was, yeah, it was a fluke. Right place, right time.
Literally.
Yeah. um, from that weekend, our team, who would be one teammate from there that you wouldn't want to room with?
I nearly want to say after going out with him for one night, Rothy.
Yeah,
I,
yeah. Look,
I, I could not trust myself to close my eyes around him. Definitely.
yeah. Look, I'm probably with you there. I mean, I've had a few big nights with him, and yeah, I don't think I could room with him either. Another bad
if
one is
and it,
Brody.
yeah, right.
Snorlax, bro. I'm telling you.
Other person could be Mumbles.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, you wouldn't. Yeah, you wouldn't get a sleep. He's too busy yarning. uh, um, so we're gonna nearly wrap this up. But when you look at your journey on and off the field, what are you most proud of?
My personal resilience. I think is that the word?
Yep. Yeah.
You know, I've had my own battles, I've had my own difficulties, but at the end of the day, I'm here. I'm still going. I'm striving to still put myself in the best position I physically can, mentally can, and put everyone who else is around me in the best position. So, it's probably that for me.
Yep. That's well said. Um, what message would you like to give to anyone struggling right now?
Fight through the pain. There's a better day tomorrow.
Yeah, 100%. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Um, right, last little question here, but who's someone that deserves a shout out for helping you through your times?
It's really funny you actually say this. More or less my partner.
Yeah,
She sits here, deals with me on a day-to-day basis, dealt with, you know, the mess that is my life, came into it, and she sits here still and deals with my shit. So that's probably my that's probably my most biggest shout out there.
yep,
Yeah.
100%, 100%. Right, last question, I promise.
Yup.
Um, who is Jordan playing for in 2026?
I read your message earlier and I was racing home to have a shower, right? It's really
Yep.
funny you say this. I jumped in the shower and I was thinking, what questions could he have for me? I had this weird instinct that this would be the question, and there's not an answer yet. I'm kind of laying low on what I want to do, where I will be for now. Just see what happens. We could be out west,
Yep.
maybe. Could be down the coast. We
No,
aren't too
completely
sure,
understandable.
but it's just wait and
Yeah.
see, I guess.
Yeah. No, look, I'll leave it at that. And I heard Foster is a really good place at the moment. I mean,
I'm not sure where
I
you would have
know,
heard
I
that
know.
from.
Yeah,
I'll
look,
play
I
for the Red Healers
I
next
heard
year.
it. Yeah, look, same.
I'll lock
But I
that one
heard
in.
heard a
Red
few boys
Healers
from the day.
2026.
There it is. There it is. Not perfect. Um, righto. Thanks for joining. Obviously, roaming with Dan. Um, and look, just a massive thanks to you, Jordo, for jumping on and just being open and honest today. If today if today's chat helped you or you know someone that needs to hear it, share it around. Remember, talking, sorry, saves lives. So yeah, I just want to thank you, Jordo,
No, thank you.
and we'll catch up. Dare say sometime soon on Roman with Dan.
Probably.
Perfect. All right, bro. Take care. Talk soon.
Catch up.
Thanks for roaming with Dan.